You don't know. Why is immigration?
South African youth, we need to wake up. Take it down a notch, ka alcohol, and get yourself involved in issues sa country. Be aware that we are being led by foreigners. This thing, xenophobia, it's just a word used to gaslight us. It's only used in South Africa. Only. Every African country can deport illegal immigrants everywhere, but when it's done in South Africa, it's xenophobia. You need to wake up and stop being blind. EFF is misleading you, and it's only targeting you, the youth, because they know you don't know shit. What I can tell you for free, is that Malema, Smara, is a Zimbabwean. So all this is he's doing because he knows he has a family in Zimbabwe. That's why you have clips of him saying, I will never eat while Zimbabweans are starving, like Zimbabweans don't have their own government. They have their own government. But instead of fighting their own government, they rather fight ours to take care of them. And our government listens to them. Why? Because we are being led by foreigners. Both European foreigners, Asian foreigners, all European foreigners, Asian and African. We need to claim our country back. We need to claim our country back. We need to wake up. Okay? Malema doesn't have the best interest for this country. He's supporting we shouldn't walk on our pavements, and foreigners should have access to a free healthcare. Where else we cannot do the same go Zimbabwe or any other African country. We have to have a medical insurance when we visit another African country. Why can't you see that? Malema wake up. The saddest part is that the government is not willing to enforce the immigration laws, to build borders and enforce the laws of this country. Instead, what do they want to do? They want to increase tax. No, by increasing tax, we will have the healthcare system overstretched, because they know the healthcare system is overstretched, and the citizens have shown them, Operation Djula showed them, the reason why it is overstretched is because of this. And they saw it on a car accident, Zimbabwe, Malawi, the medication, South Africa. They saw that, these people are stealing medication here to sell it in their own countries. But what did they say instead? Nothing. Instead, they're saying, no, to help them steal more, we are going to charge the taxpayers more so that we can buy more aid, so that the foreigners can come and steal and sell it in their own country. And you want to tell me there's no foreigner in our government? Imagine if Paul Mashatile becomes the president. That's a foreigner. That's a foreigner. It's going to be worse. EFF yo, Ethiopia, and it's going to be normal. Completely in your own country. Just like America. Just like how the natives to America are forgotten. Foreigners are fighting to rule America. All of them, European foreigners. Every white person in America is a foreigner. Black people, all of them are foreigners. The Native Americans, they're forgotten. That is what is going to happen to South Africa. We are going to have both European foreigners and African foreigners leading us. We have to put a stop to it before it can even happen. Operation Djula is just a group of concerned citizens who are fighting for South Africa to enforce its laws and to be respected. Because our country is not respected at all, and it's all because of ANC and the likes of Malema, who condone nonsense, find creative ways to enter the country. And I know some of you stupid Malema followers are going to come to my comment section and say nonsense. I take you as fools, I don't really take you as normal human beings, because all you do is curse. And if you go to Dikasne and look at the kids that follow EFF, in my neighborhood, baba following EFF, majority of them left school, majority of them habana matric. These people do not know anything. And that they're going to get the land back. They don't know nothing. That's the target market, the MLM. And I wish we as the South African youth can come together and have our own party that represents us. Not Bomalem. Malemo represents Mamache from Zimbabwe. He's not representing us. All he cares about. You cannot unite the whole continent in one country. You cannot. Africa, in general, is just a mess. The leaders are not. They're doing a horrible job. All of them. Almost all, because Abraham Traoré, Shabo, and Seychelles, and other developed African countries that are majority nonsense. You cannot say Africa unite, Africa one, and they're only doing that in South Africa. They're not doing it in any other African country. We're not going to be in this situation. This is not Pan-Africanism and stuff. It will not work. It will not. Even if we say open borders, Nigeria, because all they do, Nigerians, is sell drugs and do human trafficking. Every country needs to protect its citizens. When everyone chooses to protect foreigners, and you want to tell me people that are leading us are all South Africans? No. People who have power are foreigners. And every time when South Africans are speaking up against this, xenophobia, you are going to wake up one day, Lina President Somalia. Like you are going to take this country to hell. If I have to copy Donald Trump. Mari. Like, this is nonsense. We need to come together as the youth. We fix the country around. The South African youth. We fix the country around. Because they've destroyed our country. And all of us, whether you're white, black or colored, we need to come together and fight to save this country. Because we cannot have people telling us what to do in our own country. We cannot be having a DA bringing millions of Israel when they know that we have a case against Israel of genocide. And they brought them here. And the government of the ANC is quiet about it. Like it's not the same ANC that took Israel to court. And it's okay for DA to bring millions of Israelis to settle in Cape Town. This is nonsense. ANC and it needs to fuck off. Like that's a must do. That's something that we must do. But something that we must do also is just turn away from EFF. Because EFF you're South Africa. EFF it was senior South Africa. It's going to be nonsense, fell. And we are going to lose our country to African foreigners. And we are going to completely be forgotten.